Hey everyone, Tapdawg here. It's really dark in my hotel room apparently. Actually, I closed the window because let me just show you guys what happens. I open up the window and then like you can't see me at all. It's like a bright glowing light. So I figured at least this way you can kind of maybe see part of me. I don't know. And my hair's a mess. But I wanted to make a quick video about some updates that happened with the game today. So if you don't see these, check your app store. You should be able to update, although it is a slow rollout, so it could take upwards of a week to actually be able to see the update appear in your app store to download and update. But today they made a lot of changes to the user interface of the game, so I kind of want to talk about that and show you those things. So the patch notes said that hold on to your cauldrons, wizards and witches of the Little Alchemist Remastered. Big news is brewing. We're giving our UI a magical makeover to make some space for fantastic new features and updates that are on their way. Get ready for a spellbinding transformation. So the changes that they're making are for something in the future. We don't know what, but this was like their first step to be able to change things around, make it easier to navigate. So what it says here, waving our magical coding wands, we've conjured up a brand new resource UI for managing your energy, your dust, your heroic tickets, and your arena runes. So I'm just going to go to the arena and see how that looks. It looks like, first off, you'll notice there's like a little bar on the top of the screen there, like the top inch of the top of the whole screen. There's a darker bar there. I don't know what that's for, if there's a purpose for that in the future, but there is that little tiny bar there, and you can see it on this screen as well. It's a little bit harder to see here because it's darker, but it also carries over into this screen and over here as well. So it's kind of on every page. It doesn't go away. I don't know if that's maybe just to tell you what screen you're on. So it says upgrade there. This page doesn't say anything though. This one says my deck on it. So maybe it is supposed to be just kind of an overall menu bar, but it's not consistent across every page yet. So it does say research lab here, so that's kind of nice to tell you that, but not every page will have writing up there, like it doesn't say arena on there. So one of the first things that mentioned though is there's a new UI for managing your energy. So I'm going to click on this and see. It looks like that's the same as far as I can tell. There's a little question mark there, but no, that doesn't tell you anything. Okay, and then energy here, that looks the same to me. It also said energy, dust, heroic tickets, and arena runes. So let's look at dust. I don't see anything here on dust. Maybe it's just to show you that there's a little different look to the dust little icon on the top left. But there's nothing on there. And then heroic tickets. Ooh, they made a lot of changes to what this looks like. That's kind of fun. I want to look at the vault real quick just to see, did they add in the missing Onyx cards? No, they did not. Unfortunate. Really wish they would add those because there's ones that aren't on there. So I guess it's the tickets icon. Yeah, so each day you give 3 tickets that expire at the end of the day to compete in the Heroics trial. The new tickets will arrive in 7 hours. So that is a lot clearer now to let you know when your tickets will expire. And you're given 3 each day, so I've used 1 for today, and I've got 2 more days to go there, type of a thing. And look, I'm rank 1 right now. How'd that happen? I don't know. I'm lucky. I'm lucking out there for this week. So that's kind of the change on the UI for energy, dust, heroics tickets, and arena runes. It looks like they just put that little banner around it to make it clear, and it's the same on all of them, as you can see. It's got that little tan, yellowish banner behind it. Some serious button wizardry will now allow you to seamlessly navigate between the upgrade and recycle screens. So let's go to the upgrade screen, recycle. Okay, we had something similar in the past, but maybe it's just a little bit, it stays there, so so it stays in the corner now, as compared to what it looked like before, which let me see if I can do that. That might be an easy way to show you guys these differences. I've got that one popping up on the background. You can see my beginner account here, so if I close this, will that pop up? Okay, it is popping up the other game. Perfect. So then I can show you guys how it looks currently in the new game versus the old game. upgrade screen. Okay, so right now you have the upgrade button here. Or actually, I should go to the recycle one because that's what it defaults to showing. And on the old game, it looked like this. So the recycle was on the top area up here, and then there was a sort option. It looks like, I could be wrong. Does that mean that the sort, okay, so they moved the sort to the top right now. See, sort and search were kind of down below. Now they're up above. I don't know if that gives more space or not, but it does make a little bit more sense that they're on the top section. So let's see what happens. If I click on sort, alphabetical level, attack, defense, rarity, and default, which I think are the same on here, alphabetical level, attack, defense, rarity, and default. So they're the same options. They just got moved over a little bit. And then the search looks like it works the same. I'm trying to get a character named Paige right now, so I was just making sure she's not here yet. She's not. Okay, so that's the difference on the recycle screen UI change. And since I brought this up, might as well show the energy. This is what it used to look like on here. It's just a see-through bar, so now it's a visible bar. And then here was that see-through bar, so now it's that other bar. And arena, it kind of took the arena look, but I like the page-torn view better than the kind of the modern feel that you see here. But that's just a style choice preference. And then same thing on heroics real quick. Let's just show that. So heroics just had the tickets in the corner, and now it matches all the other ones. So okay. Next thing on the list, it also says they've made it easy to go between the deck and the library screen now. So if I go to deck and then to library, so again, same thing, they just kind of changed the look here, and you can also see your 3 decks listed in the top corner as well. And you compare that to the current one. So you have your deck up here, and then you have the library button down here. So the library takes you down, and the deck takes you up. And then your deck choice is here, but it doesn't tell you anything about the number of cards because the deck size is on the top. So I kind of like that change. It makes it a little bit easier to see which deck am I on, and then you also have the ability to change your alchemist type right from there, which is nice. And then the library button is down there. Okay, so that's the library screen, and then the search and sort buttons, which we already talked about. Even the combo lab and research lab screens have been changed. So let's go look at the research screen. That looks about the same to me. I don't see anything that's noticeably different. Let me see. Yeah, so that looks fairly same to me, but I'm guessing it's the upgrade button, and I can't test that right now because obviously I'm researching. But I think that's, for the most part, looks the same to me between the two. Research lab and the combo lab. Maybe they named the combo archive? Yeah, I think that's it. The combo archive looks different here. Let me go back to that and show you. So previously it had the combos learned on the top middle, and now it actually defaults to showing. Let me click on Adventure Kit because that way you can see the difference between these. So Adventure Kit is selected on the back one now and on this one. So recipes 3 out of 7 showing, recipes 6 out of 7 showing. Obviously I got more researched on my main account, but it looks about the same. It's just the biggest difference is the top section. The sort and the search are those smaller icons now, as is that one there. Alright, that was the next change. The Adventure Map screen's been given a little makeover, playing around with the arrangement of some UI elements. So if you go to the Adventure screen here, that's what it looks like. on the new game, and here's how it looks on the old game. So biggest thing, the energy's been moved to the left, top left, instead of being inside the map itself. And that's primarily it. The speech bubble icon has been moved from the top left as well down to the bottom, and then it keeps the map that you're on the bottom of the screen at all times. So you always know you're on Little Isles, or if you go over here, you're on Little Town. I think that's kind of the biggest takeaway there. And then, I don't know if this is just my screen size difference, but the new screen actually has the portal event sticking out. Oh, I forgot to turn off my... Where are we? Snooze button. Focus. There we go. Do not disturb. Just so I don't get any pop-ups while we're looking at this. So, yeah, so that kind of pops out of the screen now, the portal event, versus the old one that kind of stayed within the map itself. As you can see, it goes up but doesn't go through the map. But that just might be the difference of my screen sizes, whereas the my one computer is more of a square and the other one's a rectangle size shape. So that's an interesting... I like that change where it tells you what state you're on, or map you're on, I should say. Next thing, it says now tapping on the drop-down menus is a breeze, making your interactions smoother than ever. Get ready to enjoy a seamless navigation experience that brings convenience to your fingertips. So, drop-downs. I'm guessing it's just this. It's going to be hard to kind of test that because one of these is on a computer and the other one is not. But let me see what I can do. Yeah, I don't know if there's necessarily a difference with that and the search. It felt the same when I used it, so I mean it's in the same spot for all of them now, so that makes it more convenient. You don't have to look at a different spot each time. Snazzy title bars have been added to the My Deck, Library, Upgrade, Recycle, and Archive screens, which I kind of talked about already. So it says Upgrade on the top left now, and that little bar stays there the whole time. The size of the profile UI on the main screen has been tweaked, and guess what? We've also thrown in Alchemist types, making your profile UI even more captivating and informative. Yeah, notice that. So if you're on your home screen in the current game, you know, your profile photo is large and it has your name and your level there, but it doesn't tell you what Alchemist type you're currently using. Now if you go to the new game, it'll show you your username, your level, it'll have your profile photo, but also they put the little Alchemist type that you're at. So I'm currently using HP Plus as my defensive style in the arena, so that's why it's showing HP Plus there. So it just is a little bit nicer to make sure you know what you are. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally used the wrong arena type or skill type, changing from this page to the next. So this is just one extra little helpful reminder to see that, so that's a good change, I think. It is a little bit smaller as well. I don't know if that's good or bad. I would like to see that little menu bar disappear though from the home page. It's kind of distracting me, but that's a nitpick on my part. Next one, it says, say goodbye to the back button in the portal treasure chest screen. We've waved our magic wand and switched it to a handy close button instead. So portal treasure chest screen, okay. So I'm gonna go here to the normal portal, unlock treasure, and now it's just got an X there on the top right, as compared to in the current game. Push the wrong button there. Normal unlock treasure, it's got a back button, so now it's an X button up there. But same idea overall, just an X instead of a back button. It also looks like they changed this screen a little bit. You got the portal closes in 1 day blue banner there, as compared to right now it says portal closes in 1 day on the top. So it does make it a little bit easier to see that and read that as compared to where it was before. So I do like that change. And then they changed how it says see all rewards as well to go away from the piratey look to more of a button look. Alright. We've given a little makeover to the Heroics and Portal event experience, which I'm guessing really the only thing that's changed here is what I just discussed, but let me click on see all rewards. I'm not seeing any real difference here. Yeah, that looks about the same for those, so it's just got to be that blue thing. Event timers, they found a new cozy spot within the info box, and guess what? See all rewards is now dressed up like a stylish button, ready to impress. So yeah, like what I already said. Heroics, Goblins, and Portal events are welcoming back the Healer ability. That is a big change. For a long time, Heroics and Goblins and Portal events, yeah, they did not have the Healer as an option, so you were stuck with either Elementalist or Enchanter, and sometimes you get stuck just because you were having a hard time with that. I think it's a good, welcome change. It's going to make things be correct. It was just a random bug that happened, so they fixed it, and that's good. Attention Heroic Vault enthusiast, exciting news. The tier required is back, and it's shining brightly. Let's go look at that. Heroics. If I look at the rewards, not the rewards, the vault, it will tell you on here. Heroic Tier 8 is required for those. It's just Heroic Tier 8 for all of them, which I think, yeah, there's only 8 tiers, so this is kind of a silly, you can get the prizes no matter what, as long as you're in the top 100,000, and we don't have 100,000 people playing the game, so it's kind of silly that there's even a requirement on there. But let's look at the arena. This was one that was bugging a lot of people. Well, it's not, I guess it shows you right there. Diamond 1 rank is required, is what it shows above the rare booster there. Whereas in the current game, let me see if I can go back here and put that up. It does not show you what the requirement is for those items. And if you click on Tiebreaker, it just says you have to earn the required rank the previous week to purchase the item. And so a lot of people are frustrated, why can't I purchase this? What do I need to do? What rank do I need to be? So being able to actually show that now on there, you need to have this requirement or that requirement. And my reminder for you, do not buy the boosters. It is not worth the Dark Orbs. You'll see I've got 18,000 Dark Orbs on here. Not going to spend it on these. It's not worth the value. I'd rather just hold on to them and not use them than waste them. So that's just my public service announcement for you. Do not waste them on these boosters. I'd like to see an economy change there, but okay. Next item on the update list here. Those of you waiting for the return of the rank required banner in the armory, your wait's over. It's back and ready to guide you on your path to greatness, so great. Next thing it says is Cauldron Rewards. We're boosting the Cauldron Reward login upgrade UI with an extra touch of convenience. Now if you're getting more than one, we'll show you the quantity right there. So I think what that's referring to is if you go to the Cauldron here, it'll show you how many of the items you're getting and what you're getting. But I've already claimed my Cauldron Reward for today, so it doesn't really show me much, but I'm guessing when you go to the 3 Bronze Day and the 3 Gems Day, it'll say 3 instead of just saying Bronze card received or Gem received or whatever. It'll actually say the quantity or show the quantity on the screen. So, anywho, I'm not familiar enough with the Cauldron yet since it just came out to say. It says, and that's not all. Once you've completed claiming your Cauldron Daily Login Reward, the pop-up will gracefully bid you farewell and close on its own. Smooth interactions all the way. So, I'm guessing that just means once you claim it, it's ready and goes and disappears instead of having to close it again. So it just makes it a little bit more convenient for you. So I'm happy with the Cauldron. I wish, my biggest complaint is quite a few people are getting only bronze cards from the pack. The card pack on day 7. It's got a set pool. We have it on the Discord if you want to go see it. But the card pack has handful of cards in it, and a lot of people just got 3 bronze cards, and they're like, you mean to tell me I waited a week to collect this and I got 3 dust? I think on my Tapdawg account I ended up getting 3 bronze cards. Underdog got a silver combo card, which was, I mean, 3 dust there on its own, but the nice one was for third dog, he actually got 3 of the gold cards, but 2 of them were obviously 3 orbs, so they got dusted. And the other one was one that actually is a 5 orb, so I kept that one for potential fusing for later. But yeah, it's going to take like a year or 2 in order to get enough of the cards to fuse. So kind of, it's an okay prize, but it takes too long to actually earn the good prizes. I wish they wouldn't have bronze cards in that card pack, but that's me. Okay, next thing on here is heroics. It says, "Hear ye heroics, the heroics vault has been adjusted, and the tier required banner is once again shining brightly." We kind of already showed that. And then carousel freedom achieved, issue resolved. We're pleased to know that the card carousel no longer locks when you reach the end and switch decks. I guess there was a bug where if you were looking at this carousel and you switch decks, well, I guess it'd be on the deck switching one, but you get the idea. When you're on here and if you get to the end and you switch decks, it wouldn't let you actually look at your next deck or something. So that's been fixed. And then it says performance perfected. We've ironed out some of those pesky performance issues that led to game freezes in the game, particularly on the battle screen. Wave goodbye to unexpected pauses, especially if you had an ad blocker in the mix. Get ready for smoother battles ahead. So, anywho, that's all the changes. I just wanted to kind of review them with you guys, show you them. What do you think? Do you like all the visual changes? I'm hoping that they're making all these like different front-end changes that don't really add content so that they can add new content, which is what they said at the start here. It's the UI Magical Makeover is to make space for some fantastic new features and updates that are on their way. So I'm hoping that these changes are for actual content like the Cauldron, but I know I'm feeling a little bit of a dry spell here with things, but hopefully we'll get something new soon that is good and useful for everyone. And do hope they update the Cauldron to get rid of the bronze cards in the Day 7 pack, but that's just me again. But let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? What do you like? What do you not like? I know change is sometimes hard for people, but overall I think these are good changes, making it more uniform. My only pester is on this home screen having that little menu bar still show. I think if there's no menus on a screen, they should not have that little menu bar popping up. But other than that, I like these changes. I think they're good. They're useful. All right. Take care, guys.